we've been spending too much money on booze. Not that booze. And we thought that we would be adventurous and not judge a book by its cover or price tag. So we went out and we bought 3 bottles of really sketch-ass wine.
So the first of these bottles is Quail Oak Cabernet, which you can't see because it's completely overexposed.
Right.
Not to be confused with Silver Oak,
Which is
actually pretty good.
I think the first thing you said on pouring this is, I shouldn't be able to see my hand
through the Cabernet.
Through a Cabernet. God, you're going to drink all of that?
Of course I am.
All right. Now, I saw a video on the internet one time, you know? And it was Gary V. And he said you have to, before you do that, he said you give it a sniffy sniff. Right, so. It's kind of like, if it were real wine, I would say it smelled corked.
God.
And we're not wine snobs.
This is an all-out nasal assault. This is what it is. If you were to take mayonnaise and a garden plant and leave them in your car for a week in the summer, that's the smell you'd get from this.
Woo! When you're buying cheap booze, you want to know the alcohol content, right?
Oh, there it is, 12.5%. So it's
slightly more than Juice Premium flavored malt beverage.
Only you would know that.
I do. I love that stuff.
Can't even drink it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Good God.
Oh, God, bad memories. It's just... Oh.
No. What did you drink to make those memories? Kerosene?
No, like apple cider vinegar on a dare. You know when you're kids...
All right, hang on. To test this theory, I have apple cider vinegar.
Give me that.
And I'm going to try this now so I can tell you whether this is better than the cab. It already smells pretty bad.
It smells better than the...
It does smell better than the wine, for sure. All right, here we go. Ready?
I'll take some of that.
I would much rather drink that than this.
This is actually interesting. This is good. Okay, so...
All right, there you have it, guys.
Quail
Oak versus apple cider vinegar. Quail Oak wins. Or Reddit. Yes.
God, I gotta cleanse my palate. You?
Okay.
Shut. So this next one is a Beringer 2008 California Pinot Noir. 13% alcohol by
so you're
volume.
doing better on the alcohol content.
Yeah.
Here. Hang on, I need to take a swig of gin.
Yeah, I know, right? Tear on your chest, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right on. Again, the first thing I see is
it's transparent.
My fingertips. Oh, kerosene! There it is. You smell that like deep.
Give me a second.
No, really deeply inhale. Yeah, you get that? Gas station, truck stop. That's what
truck
this
stop.
is. Totally.
Definitely
burning
truck stop.
tires.
Little bit
cheap whores.
Little bit of fuel. A little bit of human trafficking.
Oh God. Okay, so.
Okay.
To your health.
That's it. All right. So this is the one that I said tastes like. This is the one that I said tastes like nothing at first, and the finish is of rotten cardboard, like completely. So like, if you were to chug this bottle of wine, you could do it, but you might
vomit. You'd so vomit.
I guess I have a bit more composure in that than you do.
What, chugging wine
I
bottles?
could totally drink that bottle of wine.
Oh, I've chugged plenty of bottles of decent, cheap red wine in my time. This is not gonna be one of them.
This was $4. This is the most expensive one, the Beringer Pinot Noir 2008.
Are you ready to subject yourself to the Chardonnay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It stings your nose. It's terrible.
Tell our good friends about that Chardonnay there.
Okay. So, this is the best one. This is the Sea Ridge California Chardonnay. It has a wonderfully classy sounding name, actually.
Sea Ridge?
It
sounds like a dumb subdivision or something, doesn't it? Okay, fine.
I'm trying to be optimistic here. So, I was just like, okay, we have had really bad experiences with shitty cheap reds. Can we do shitty cheap whites? I've chilled this a little bit to try to bring it to something close to what its optimal temperature is. But something tells me this stuff has a boiling point of about 600 degrees Fahrenheit.
That was intellectual.
Here you go. Should I be drinking more gin to take the intellect out?
No, I don't know. It's almost like legitimately fruity.
Yeah, it
Could
actually
be good.
it actually smells like a pretty normal Chardonnay.
No, but if you sniff it long enough, you get that rubbing alcohol at the end.
No, I don't.
It's got hints of tropical fruits, citrus, and butterscotch. Maybe that's the butterscotch.
I don't think
that
so.
I'm getting.
Butterscotch. I don't think so. My great grandfather used to always have these like weird like lozenges around his house, like lozenge candies. I don't know why,
Old people candy.
but they tasted awful and they smelled worse. And actually, now that I think about it, his bathroom always smelled like those too. That's
Eston.
really gross.
Why would you think that? Why would you say that?
I just thought about it.
You and your water sports, just day and night. Cheers.
Let's not talk about your fantasies. All right, so it smells okay. Actually, it actually smells like a legitimate Chardonnay. Aside from like at the very end, it smells like an old sailboat. It does. Haven't you been on old sailboats, like old boats on a lake?
No, all the sailboats I have been on have been very nice.
You haven't lived. All right, so here we go.
I totally get the butterscotch. Like, decades old butterscotch in someone's pocket.
Good Lord.
Oh, this is the worst 3 bottles of wine.
This is a waste of
We can't
water.
drink it. We can't give it to homeless people. We can't give it to children. Maybe the young, the youth. You know?
I guarantee you we could go over to Berkeley campus or down to Stanford and somebody would drink this.
Young punks, man. That's who.
Like it's like toxic lozenge in drain cleaner. Oh,
I get the pine sol. Now that you mention it, the butterscotch pine sol
I
hybrid.
never said pine sol.
It tastes to me like pine sol a bit. Ugh.
Hang on, I know what this smells like. Okay, I'm gonna go out with this really, really obscure reference right now because I've finally been able to put my finger on what this smells like. I used to tune Hondas, and it smells exactly like this gasket sealant you can buy from Honda. I'm serious, I'm not joking. Called Honda Bond HT.
Honda Bond?
Honda Bond. So,
Oh, God.
so it's literally like, you get like the nice smell of like a normal wine, and then you get the smell of Honda Bond. Although, no. Honda Bond hardens after, this might harden after a while too.
Well, of these 3, I am going to have to say the first one we drank.
What's the Quail Oak
The Quail Oak. This is the worst thing.
I've ever had.
Oh my
God.
God.
I have never had a wine this bad.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We didn't. We're going to do this again, I'm sure.
I don't know if really?
We started this. Gotta finish it.
Here we go.